Welcome to my new TouchDesigner tutorial. In this video, we're gonna learn how to do another cool interactive camera effect using ParticleGPU, just like this one. If you're curious about it, let's jump right in. So, first of all, to demonstrate this effect, I'm going to use the video footage of a ballerina dancing instead of using either video device in top, or like my previous tutorial I was using connective top camera. It would work the same for the method of using the background removal, and you can use any footage that contain the person, or can be your normal camera or connect a source. The method is exactly the same. Just for information, at the end of this video is showing the ballerina is a bit out of frame, so I'm just gonna trim the video to be a little bit shorter at the end. Now I'll grab NVIDIA Background Remover, a tool that I have created from my last tutorial, Pixel Persona, for how I created this setup to remove the background from a person. I will also post this tool on my Patreon page in the soon future, so you can grab it for free. Again, as a friendly reminder, this tool, Background Remover, only works in Windows operating system due to NVIDIA RTX card requirement, which use the AI green screen module from the NVIDIA Mac Scene Video Effects. So if you're a Mac user, you can check out my previous tutorial Pixel Persona for the alternative method of how we can removing the background. Now let's convert our video image into a geometry. Let's create a trace sub. Set the threshold a little bigger or a little higher, as well as step size, maybe like 40, so it's not too much in calculating the element that we want to generate. Now we will convert this image as a sub-geometry again to get the point position XYZ channels using sub to shop. And once again, we convert this channel back to a top texture image using shop to top. Change data format to legacy. Now let's get ParticleGPU component from the palette. Connect our video setup as an input to ParticleGPU. Let's grab a keyboard in shop so we can refresh our particles when we change some parameter to get immediate results from time to time. Create a null from output 1 position and call it pose. This one we will be used for instancing in the position later. Create a sphere sub. Set primitive type to polygon and set frequency to 1. This sub-setup will be used for a particle object later. Now grab facet sub. Let's turn the unique point on, as well as compute normal. This will make our sphere to be a kind of flat surface, or let's call it low poly kind of object. Let's grab transform sub to scale the sphere size to 0.05. Connect now with the geocom, and let's creating a standard render setup. Grab light and camera, and as well as the render top. Change your preferable resolution. Change pixel format to 32-bit float. Now I think I will lock the trace off for now. As you can see that the frame rate is dropping. This will make our video input stop running for a while we creating our network, but we will unlock it later to see the results. Grab a transform top to create a black background. At the geocom, turn on instancing. Drag position from ParticleGPU to translate up and set XYZ to RGB. Let's make the sphere particle to be a little bit smaller, like 0.1. Now let's go back to our ParticleGPU. Change bird to 500. Set live type to random. Set live minimum to 5 and maximum to 10. Set live variance to 1. Set drag to 0.6. Increase the speed to 1.5. Add external force. Let's set y to minus 0.07. Add saturation set to minus 0.3. Set the external magnitude to 0.5. Let's zoom in the camera a little bit more to be more visible maybe. Okay, now let's unlock our input to take a look what it would look like. Now let's go back to the forces. Let's add some wind to our particle. Set the x direction to minus 0.02. Set y direction to minus 0.1. Set direction to 0.1. And let's set the wind magnitude to 0.5. Let's change the material to line. For the turbulence, let's make it more natural movement. I'm going to use LFO to control the direction. Set frequency to 0.1. Grab a matte top. Let's copy and paste, and we make it for X direction and Y direction. And let's call it the first one turb X and second one to turb Y. At range, set from range -1 to 1, and to range we set from -0.12 to 0.12. For the turbulent Y, at range, let's set from range -1 to 1, and then to range from -0.07 to 0.07. Now let's reference it to our turbulent parameters. Set turbulent magnitude to 0.7. Set ambulance period to 0.07. I think I prefer my particle scale to make it a little bit more smaller, maybe. And now let's unlock our video input again and see the full animation. Now that we have some more dynamic in our particle movements, let's have another recognizable poster, maybe something different. Now let's go to light, and let's change the angle of the light source or the light direction. This would give a sense of depth to our 3D particle. Let's create another light, and we will be shining it to the different direction, so basically the opposite direction. Let's add a soft shadow. Great, now we have made our particle more depth and look a lot more dynamic. Let's create another particle position output from the now and call it scale. For this one, we will use it to control our overall particle scale. This will help particle shape look more organic and a lot less uniform. Now let's drag it to scale instancing and change it to RGB. get a noise top. We will use it to define and control the shape. Connect the particle position to second noise input as well. Change output RGB to noise. Set period to 2.8. Set harmonic and harmonic spread to 1.5 and harmonic gain to 0.8. Set exponent to 0.6. Set amplitude maybe to be something like 0.35. Anyway, just play around with these parameters to get your kind of preference of the shape of the particle. You can fine-tune with this parameter. Now let's increase a line size to make a little bit bigger value. As you can see some of the shadow flickering in the particle movement here. This will help making the shadow look more smoother actually. Great! So far we are going to the right direction. Our particles look a lot nicer now. So let's see the result with the fully video input again. Now let's add material to our particle geometry. We will use a font for it. There are many ways to colorize your particle. I'll be start using a ramp top for now. Change to your favorite color. Add a null and drag this into a color map. So besides using a ramp top to put it on color map in the font material, we can do another method of colorizing the particle. So let's create another particle position output that we will use it for color instancing. At this instant to page, we add this color to color up. Again, set it to RGB. Same like the scale method, we will create a noise to control the color. We also change the output RGB here to a noise as well. turn off the monochrome and set the period like really big, like 7. This way you reduce a different type of color. Okay, still quite small for me. Let's make a little bit bigger. So you just play around with this, with the exponent, amplitude, and the harmonic spread, all these parameters. You can also control how the saturation and how dark, how bright the color, and how many color you like by these parameters. Just experiment with it. You can also play around with the seed. This will give you some kind of nice combination of the color. This will randomize the color that you might find something that you like, the combination of the color here. So here I'm trying to fine-tune what my preference would be regarding to the particle size and the colors. So just experiment with it. Let's add some glow for a nice result using bloom top. You don't really have to do it as you prefer. Now I'm going to fine-tune the particle a little bit more. That's it for part 1. In part 2, I will share with you the process of enhancing the ParticleGPU camera effect, just like you see here. Basically highlighting a person to be more visible. If you like to explore this technique, you will find the complete part 2 tutorial on my Patreon page. Just follow the link in the description below. I also like to shout out a big thank you to all my patrons for the love and support. I will see you in the next tutorial.